Vibe, Shalom. I just want to jump in here and do a quick lesson before the Sabbath officially closes out. Shalom, everybody that's coming into the room. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushai. House of Israel, we got next. All the camps in Yahweh and Yahushai throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom, sister. Shalom, everybody. I just want to say shalom to all the brothers and sisters, to all the brothers that did the work today. All the brothers that did the work today, whether you went out to the camp, whether you went out to the street to the camps, or you did a Sabbath service or a Sabbath class, all praises. All right, but the Shabbat is closing out on the West Coast, so I just wanted to bring a quick lesson to y'all. Few scripts on what's going on the West Coast. All right, out here in the land of California. All right, Most High's not playing, man. Israel, y'all better get it together. Y'all playing games, y'all. This a time, man, we need to get closer to these scriptures and this word. All right? We need to get closer to these scriptures and this word because the Most High is not playing. He's bringing judgments in the earth. This is not no time for no foolishness. All right? This ain't no time for no egos and no pride, no disrespect. All right? Men feeling like the kingdom revolves around them. This ain't no time for that. This is time to operate as a nation, Israel, because judgments and prophecies are happening in the earth. The Most High is burning damn California down, and there's been another shoot. This is the third. Shalom, everybody coming up in the room. This is the third major shooting. Shalom to Waylon. This is the third major shooting in the last, week or two? All right, you had the Jewish synagogue, then you had the yoga spa, now you had the borderline, the borderline bar and grill out here in Thousand Oaks, California, out in the valley. All right, so the Most High is not playing. All right, he is not playing in these last days. All right, he's bringing judgments in this earth. All right, let's go to Sirach. We're going to go to Sirach 40. And we're going to start at verse 9. All right, Sirach chapter 40 and verse 9. And it reads, death and bloodshed, strife and sword. And we know the modern day sword is what? The gun. The modern day sword is the gun. So the Most High said again, death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, because a lot of these shootings are what? Salakia, y'all, my connection is acting retarded, man. Salakia, y'all, if the connection go in and out, just stay on because I've been having, I'm going to have to get something to enhance. I'm going to have to get something to enhance my Wi-Fi. All right, if y'all can help me out with some ideas, man, how I can advance my Wi-Fi on my iPhone, because I've been having trouble with this signal for my last couple of lives. I've been having trouble with the signal. Y'all know I like to go live every once in a while to go along and increase with the regular camp teachers and the other videos we put up. All right, so Sirach 40 and 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities. These shootings are also calamities. Famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked. Now, what you see in the earth, people say, don't say that. That shooting was a tragedy. Didn't the Most High just say calamities? All right, doesn't calamity go along the same lines as tragedy? So the Most High said these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So guess what? The time we living in now, the Most High, the scriptures compare that to the flood. That what? People are wicked. People are evil. That's where they go to a bar and grill in Thousand Oaks, California, and get shot the hell up. 12 people get shot, and the gunman, he kills himself, or the police kills him, or whatever. All right, that's the judgment of the Most High. All right, now I gotta I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all how the Most High operate. I'm gonna play this video in the background. Hopefully y'all can hear it, and check out what happened. There was, oh my God, I know it keeps going in and out. Salakia, y'all, it keeps going in and out. All right, Salakia. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. All right, shalom everybody coming up in the room. There was a guy that escaped. He escaped from the Las Vegas shooting only to get killed in the Thousand Oaks shooting. Now I'm going to play this. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it in the background. I'm going to turn it up as loud as I can.
My name is Susan Orfanos. My son was Tel Orfanos. We lost him last night at the borderline shooting. My son was in Las Vegas with a lot of his friends and he came home. He didn't come home last night, and I don't want prayers. I don't want thoughts. I want gun control, and I hope to God nobody else sends me any more prayers. I want gun control. No more guns. Thank you.
Okay, Khan. Let me know if y'all heard that. All right, if y'all heard that, put a Khan 777. It says, no more guns. Susan Schmidt Alfano's son, Telemachus, 27, survived a shooting in Las Vegas last year, but died in Wednesday's attack. You see how the Most High operate? You can't go nowhere. You can't get away from the Most High. All right, if you can escape one destruction, only for the Most High to catch you somewhere else, you're not going to escape. All right, let me read this one more time, then we're going to get into that also. Sirach 40 and 9. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. So check that out. These things was created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. The flood was a judgment on the earth for people being wicked. All right, so when the Most High, let's go to Ecclesiastes. I'm going to get a scripture in the Bible. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 8. You can't get away from the Most High. The Most High can let you escape one calamity only to kill you in another calamity. The guy, Telemachus, I think that's how you say his name. They sound like they're like Eastern European or something. Right? That's how their names sound. I could be wrong, but Alphanos. These are clearly Edomites, though. And by the way, most of the people that died in the shooting were Edomites. All right? So I'm going to go to Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 8 and verse 8. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 8. And it reads, thus and so. There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither have he power in the day of death. So you can escape one calamity only for the Most High to get you somewhere else. You're not going to get away. That's what happened in the case of Shalom. That's what happened in the case of this shooting out in Thousand Oaks, California, in the valley. All right, this guy, Telemachus, he escaped the Las Vegas shooting. Y'all remember Parak, right, in Las Vegas, right, when the shooting happened in, I believe, October of 2017. If I'm not mistaken, y'all help me out. All right, remember Parak? He did the shooting out in Vegas, and this guy, Telemachus Alphanos, he escaped that shooting only to be killed in the Thousand Oaks shooting in California, the Thousand Oaks, California. All right, Shalom, brother Zarak. I got you, brother. I'm still working on you. Right? Khan. So guess what? That's the judgment of the Most High. Now, Now, y'all know the scriptures say there's no respect to persons with the Most High. Let me pull that up. The twins from sister Tia and Tamara Mowry, which they are Edomites anyway. But one of the twins, let me pull it up so I can read the article. Most High not playing, y'all, in these last days. Y'all better get it together. And I'm going to say this to Israel, man. I got some lessons coming up for you, Israel. Because y'all just can't get it together, man. There's a lot of shenanigans and nonsense still going on with Israel. But that's another topic. Because y'all better get it together. Y'all got this truth and y'all playing with it. Y'all playing games. All right? Y'all better get it together because there's still a lot of shenanigans going on in Israel. But I digress. But anyway, let me type that up. Thousand Oaks shooting. I'm going to put in Maori just so it can come up. All right. Thousand Oaks shooting Maori. Okay, yeah, here it is. I'm going to read one of the articles if I can on it. All right. Yeah, here it is. This is on E-News, online news, E-News. All right. Oh, it's having a hard time coming up. There it is. All right, so I'm going to read this article. It says, Wednesday night's tragic Thousand Oaks shooting has hit close to home for Tamara Mowry Housley. Her husband's name is Housley. That's the Edomite she got married to, but she's an Edomite herself. Shalom. Somebody asked the question. Who is that? Praveen Chuck. Oh. That's a ghost page. Sure, it's Brother Joel. No, Brother Joel has moved on and started his own camp, the Sons of Thunder. All right, he's still Israel, still a brother, but he's moved on and started his own camp. For the brother that asked that question. But let me get back to the topic. All right, it says Wednesday night's tragic Thousand Oaks shooting has hit close to home for Tamara Mowry Housley. After spending Thursday in search of her niece, Elena Housley, the actress confirmed in a joint statement with her husband Adam Housley that the college freshman has been killed. All right, so you see how the Most High is not playing? Shalom, Chi-Chi. The Most High is not playing. All right, Tia and Tamara, the twins, sister, her niece. Her and her husband's niece got killed in the shooting. Most High not playing, man. And when you check out, I'm going to get to the fires in a minute, but when you check out the fires in Malibu in California, I believe Caitlyn Jenner, that used to be Bruce Jenner, the damn tranny's house burnt down. That my wife was bringing that out to me earlier. Can somebody reconfirm that for me? Not that I don't believe my wife, of course, but y'all know. Reconfirm that for me. They said the freak drag queen tranny boy Caitlyn Jenner's house burnt down. All right, who's that? Shalom, everybody. They said the tranny's house burnt down in Malibu. The Most High not playing. He don't give a damn if you're a celebrity or not. All right, let's go to the book of Matthew. All right, Matthew 24 and 29. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 29, I believe it is. Because we coming into prophecy, and this is important because y'all know I do a lot of lessons on DeWayland just confirmed it, yeah. Like I said, my wife told me about it, but I just wanted somebody to reconfirm it. Elder Young One, what is that link you're sharing? Elder Young One, let me know what that link is that you're sharing, because I don't know what you're sharing, brother. All right. I don't mind if y'all share something according to topic and what we're dealing with, but Um, that's what we're dealing with. Okay, so Matthew 24 and 29, it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened. All right, what are y'all sharing? Or y'all just staring stories about the fire? Oh, I'm getting tired. Salakia. And the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. So when it said the stars fall from heaven, meaning a lot of renowned people and people of stature, they're going to start coming down, being put to death, being judged and everything. Committing suicide like Anthony Bourdain, parts unknown. That's the Most High judging the renowned. What do they call them? They call them superstars or celebrities. But the Most High is judging them. Why? Because they lived their life in this society, and a lot of them sold their soul. They was wicked. They was evil. They became drag queens, and the Most High is judging them. And the Most High is also showing you people look up to these people and worship them like gods. Like Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner. All right. They said, oh, he became such an inspiration. He became so loved amongst the transgender community, and he was such an example and an idol, and he was so motivational. He had his damn Diana Ross, I'm coming out, I want the world to know moment. So a lot of times you look up to these people as gods, these celebrities and famous people, and the Most High kill them and put them to death and show you they're nothing and less than nothing. All right, so understand that. The hell with Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn's Jenner house got burnt down to a damn nuclear crisp. Yeah, Brother DeWayden said they named Caitlyn Jenner the Woman of the Year. How the hell you give a man that cut off his private parts and became a woman the Woman of the Year award? That don't make any sense, all right? It said Master P lives out there, and the sheriff knocked on his door and asked him what he wanted to take. And he said, and his kids, he said his neighbors are getting in Rolls Royces, and said the saddest thing is he saw was a U-Haul burning up. He said all they care about is stuff, and he's glad he came from nothing and can go back to nothing. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Sister Nikki. So they knocked on Master P's door and said, what do you want to take? And Master P said, I want to take my kids. Right? Which is right. But then you saw people getting in Rolls Royces and driving off and getting in U-Hauls and stuff. Okay, I see what you're saying. In other words, worldly possessions were more important than saving their lives and their family lives from the fire. All right, let's go to Luke 12 and 15. I'm glad Sister Nikki posted that up. All right, Luke 12 and 15. All right, Sister Nikki, I'm keeping you in prayer too. All right, keeping you in prayer also, sister. All right, Luke chapter 12 and verse 15. And it says, and he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth. Your life don't consist. Fire is not stopping for nobody. Fire don't give a damn if you got a Rolls Royce. That remind me of the movie 2012. Watch the movie 2012. There's a scene in the movie where I forget that actor's name, but he came back to save his ex-wife and their children. And the ex-wife and children were there with her new husband. So he was like telling them all, get out the house, out. So they got out the house and they were trying to get away. And as they were trying to get away, the earth was caving in. They were having massive earthquakes and the earth was caving in. So as the earth caved in, he backed the limo up into the new husband's Porsche. And the Porsche fell into one of the ditches as the earth was cracking open. And as the Porsche fell into the ditch, he turned around and looked at him, as if to say, you knocked my Porsche into the ditch. Now, it was supposed to be funny, but the thing to the, you know why Hollywood does that? Because Hollywood knows how they got the minds of the American people destroyed. They know you care more. Most people, not all, most people care about their material possessions than their own damn life sometimes. How many of y'all, anybody from New York? Where my New York family at? Y'all remember the story a couple of years ago where the woman, I think it was a Benjamite woman, a so-called West Indian woman, she tried to go under the bus and get her cell phone and the bus crushed her head. Y'all remember that? How about the other story with a Hispanic sister? I think she was like from Argentina or Chile. Hey, how you doing, Misha? All right. Very, very good old friend in the house. How you doing, Misha? Shalom. All right. But anyway, y'all remember the story where there was another story where the Hispanic woman, I think she was Ecuadorian, Argentina, was Asher, Naphtali, one of them. She jumped on the train tracks. I think it was the N or R train. Okay, yeah, Nikki, you're not from New York, but you remember that story. Yeah, that story was all over. Yeah, how you doing, Sister Misha? But my point being, people love their material things. The Hispanic woman, she jumped on the damn tracks of the train, and the damn N train came and ran her over. She jumped down to get a cell phone. You can get another cell phone. You can't get another life. All right? Just understand that. So Master P, when the sheriff came to him, they said, what do you want to take? He said, I want to take my kids to safety. I want to take my children to get the hell away from these fires. That's what I want to take. But other people worried about their Rolls Royces there. And you know what's going to happen? All them people that got burnt out of them fires in them different areas, campfire, because the Mossad's not playing. He, L.A. County, Southern California, and Northern California, all right, up by Sacramento and all that, they got fires up there too. It's hitting Southern and Northern California. I think up in Northern California, they calling it the Thousand Oaks. Thousand Oaks, that's the shooting. Salakia. The prophecies are crossing up. They calling it the campfire up north. I don't know if they trying to make mockery or they calling it campfire up north. Shalom, Micah Allah. All right, shalom, everybody. Right? They calling it the campfire up north. All right? So when you check it out, the Most High is letting you know and showing you material possessions, celebrity status, none of that means anything. He'll burn your house to hell down, or he'll shoot you. He'll let you get shot by some guy in a damn borderline bar and grill in Thousand Oaks, California. Judgments of the Most High. All right, by Shema Mashiach Yahushua. So I just read the article about Tamara Mowry Housley's niece was killed. Tia and Tamara from Sister. Y'all know the sisters from that show. One of them, they on that talk show, The Talk Now. And the Most High said he don't care who you are. He don't care your celebrity status. He don't care how much money you got. He don't care if you became Woman of the Year as a damn drag queen. The Most High will still judge you when that time comes. All right? So, let's get that, matter of fact. Let's go to, I think it's 2 Timothy's. All right? 2 Timothy's 1. Let me see what I want. Or is it 1 Timothy's? All right. Bear with me, y'all. I was shooting from the hip here. All right. 1 Timothy's chapter 4. Oh man, let me see what I want. I'll find that one. That one will come to me in a minute. But like I was saying, the Most High don't care. The Most High don't care how much money you got. He don't care how much what you got. I mean, how famous you think you are, how untouchable you think you are. The Most High still going to judge you. This is Proverbs 16:16. Proverbs 16:16. How much better it is to get wisdom than gold. Because you got all that money, celebrity status, whatever the case may be. But if you have no wisdom to repent and keep the commandments of the Most High, it's not going to profit you anything. And it says, and to get understanding, rather to be chosen than silver. All right, this is Proverbs 11:4. All right, let's get Proverbs the 11th chapter and the 4th verse. Proverbs 11:4. Let's get that. All right, all praises to Yahweh by Shem Mashiach Yahushua. Proverbs 11:4. And it reads, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right. Matthew 19. What verse? Matthew 19 and what? The sister put up a scripture. Matthew 19, you mean a whole chapter or a specific verse in Matthew? That's what I want. First Peter's, y'all. So like I thought it was Timothy's. I always confuse them too. No matter how many times I read them scriptures over and over. So y'all better get ready. Judgment is here. I'm not even going to say judgment is coming no more. More harsher judgment and more judgments are coming, but judgment is here already. And y'all playing games, man. All right? Not y'all, but that's just a figure of speech. Yeah, 1 Peter 1:17. And it reads, and if ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judgeth according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear. So Peter was mainly encouraging Israel. If you call on the Most High without respect of persons, he judged every man according to their works. So the Lord don't care. You a celebrity, you a drag queen, you won Woman of the Year. What happened to Caitlyn Jenner's house? It burnt the hell down. All right, fire got put upon it for the wickedness. The Most High is not playing. The Lord don't care if you got Woman of the Year. Just like ancient Sodom. What happened with ancient Sodom and Gomorrah? All right, let's go to Colossians. Matter of fact, Colossians 3:25. Let's get Colossians chapter 3 and verse 25. Colossians 3:25. And it reads thus and so. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. So the Lord don't care. Caitlyn Jenner, you won Woman of the Year. The Most High don't care about that. What happened? Your house got burnt the hell down, and you lucky you didn't get burnt the hell down. Right? You lucky you wasn't in the house and got burnt the hell down like the Lord did Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember Genesis the 19th chapter? Somebody can put that in the comments. Genesis 19. When the Most High burnt down Sodom and Gomorrah because they was a bunch of homosexuals and lesbians and pedophiles. And whatever other sexual deviancy was going on in ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why America's modern day Sodom, and the Lord going to burn it up like he did the ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, so y'all got to understand that the Most High said, he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. The Most High don't care who you are, who you think you are. There's no respect of persons. All right, so you're going to be judged by Yahweh, by Shem Mashiach Yahushua. All right, so we got to understand that. Death and destruction is coming to this society. All right, judgments is coming to this society. The Lord don't care who you are. Fire is coming to this society. Shootings is coming to this society. Let's get that, matter of fact. Let's go to Psalm 148 and verse 8. All right. I love these scriptures like this because the Most High put all the judgments in one. Psalms 148 and verse 8. Right. The brother Kazak said the fires are only hitting the upper class neighborhoods. Well, the Edomites and the celebrities are. There's some Negroes up there too, Negroes that got money. Like the sister put, Master P House was up there. All right, but the Most High always let it go in those. It don't come down to Crenshaw and Compton and South Central. But they got enough curses there already. They killing each other and they ignorant as hell. But he don't never really come up in the hood like that. Because the Most High, he got his judgments on our people. And then he got his judgments on the heathen. All right, so this is Psalms 148 and verse 8. And it reads, fire and hail, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfilling his word. And I'm going to read it again. It says fire and hail. What happened out in Malibu? What happened up in Northern California near Sacramento? The campfire. Right? The Most High is bringing fire. It says fire and hail, snow and vapor. All right. And, the Most High also can use snow. Remember a couple of years ago, there was real bad snowstorms, killed a lot of people, caused a lot of accidents, caused airports and things to shut down. That's the Most High. All right. It says stormy wind fulfilling his word. And they tell you a lot of times the fires are bad out in Cali because of the Santa Ana winds during this time of the year. All right. But that's the Most High. The Most High is the wind. All right. The elements of nature is just what the Most High use, but it's the Most High at the end of the day. All right. It says mountains and all hills, fruitful trees and all cedars. All right. That's it on that. I just want the fire and hell, snow and vapor, stormy wind fulfilling his word. It's all judgment of the Most High. All right, y'all. So I'm going to stop the live for now. And then I'm going to come back because of the way we like to download it for the YouTube channel. We like to do it in increments of 30 minutes. So everybody stay put. I'll be right back on live in about 2 minutes. Kwame Ashala.